What is up guys, and welcome back to the Hardcore Iron Man Progress series. In the last episode we got some pretty huge upgrades, so if you haven't checked it out, I highly recommend it. Now, welcome back. We're almost approaching episode 60 and a new fresh set of goals which I'm excited to lay out, but we do have two major objectives ahead of us. One to complete the Hydra Claw and one to finish off the Bludgeon. But let's revisit some of the gains from last episode, do some price checking in the tab here. So, Krill 5.9 mil, General Grotto 31.6, Zora coming in at 5 mil, Barrows worth 4.4, and finally Abyssal Sire with 8.6. All those combined come up to a grand total of 55.6 mil made in the space of one episode. That is pretty remarkable, with Grotto being by far the most profitable, coming in with 31.6 mil. Let's take a look at the alcohols too. Look at all these goodies, dude. I intentionally saved them just because I knew we were going back to skilling in this episode, so I think I'm going to do 91 agility and get all this alchemized. Not to even mention the freaking raw cash which I got from God War's dungeon overall. We're back up to 23 mil, so I just pumped another 3 mil into Kingdom. Let's see how much all this is worth from the previous episode, 7.5. Not sure how much is going to turn out to be an alch value, but somewhere near that point, and we should be up to a 30 mil cash pile. We've not had that much since we trained construction to 83. But before we get started doing all that skilling, I would like to just resume where I left off in the last episode and go ahead and claim my Hydra task. Finishing off where we left with 2 pieces of the Brimstone ring and also missing the claw. Let's see if we can get lucky the first time again. Not quite. Let's do some skips and see how long it takes. Dude, that took about 500 points, so a third of our total gone just to get this Hydra task, but it might be worth it. This might be all it takes. I know realistically I'm not going to get the claw, but hell yeah, let's go for it. 129 Hydras to start things off. Oh my days, second kill and we get the heart. The Brimstone ring is complete. Yes! That's freaking awesome. I'm pretty sure that's like the best thing you can have in raids as well. I might be mistaken. Again, I don't even freaking know what the Brimstone ring does. But the luck continues, dude. Second kill of the episode and we straight away coming in with a Hydra's heart. I'll go and combine the ring after this trip and see exactly what it does. Alright, we stand at the ready. Let's combine the components into a Brimstone ring and make our best in slot raids ring. That is very, very beautiful. I just read up on this thing and there's a 25% chance on hit that we ignore 10% of the target's magic defense. So I can see why this is a pretty good ring over in raids when you're trying to cast on the mage hand for sure. So let's take a look at the stats as well. I think this has the combined stats of like unimbued archers, berserker and warrior rings, and some of the rings of the wieldy as well. It gives some defenses and some to attacks and a melee strength as well. So overall, pretty solid ring, very good unlock for the account. Nice. Oh man, what is this? We got the Hydra's tail. We can high alch it. Is there any other purpose to this item? I mean, we're just at the very beginning of the task, so not gonna get too mad, but I'm pretty sure this has no use. Oh man, another one? That kinda sucks. That's like maybe less than 20 kills apart. I can't exactly remember how long ago I got a Hydra tail, but I have since found out that you can combine it with some drop from Vorkath and then it makes a semi-useless necklace. So I don't know, I might alch this one since there's no use for a dupe. It's a 47k coming in. What is up guys, this is my first recording since having moved into my new place. I've had a bit of a delay between videos, I imagine, because it's been like a week. I've just now had access to stable internet for just over 24 hours, so instead of finishing off that boss task, I'm going to take a bit of a break and do some skilling. First of all, I'm going to get my agility level up to 91 and get some other skills which are pretty close up to their respective levels. So fire making pretty close as well, mining, and maybe we'll work on some of those ensouled heads we gathered up from the Abyssal demons. So let's do that. That'll take a few days, and in the meantime the internet should be stable for us to get back to our alchemical Hydra and General Grotto, so hopefully the schedule from now improves as well. Just finishing up the agility grind, should be getting 91 here pretty shortly. There's something new to aim for now that the Hallowed Sepulchre has released. I think the final floor is level 92 agility required, but there's 91, very nice. And the cash power should now be at 35 mil. That is pretty insane and the highest one I've ever had on old school. With agility completed, the next goal will be relatively straightforward, and it will be just to burn a few of these redwood logs and get me the rest of the way to 91 of fire making. In the time when I was away, my contempt for Winter Toad only grew, so this is a nice refreshing change. Just going old school and burning some of these south of Camelot Bank. So there we go. 91 fire making. The skill dump continues with level 86 mining. We're only now 6 levels away from being able to mine amethyst, and I guess we can do a few more obstacles in raids. Other than that, total level 2184, so we're going to be pushing that up quite a bit with this little skilling section. I want to eventually get around to trying out some mahogany homes, but before I do that, I just want to get 92 thieving. As you can see, I'm currently more than halfway. So I'm probably going to do like 100k over at Master Farmers, just because they're like very AFK now at 91. And then I want to try the Pyramid Plunder, because I've just unlocked the new room and I have no idea how good it is now. Right, there is 100k thieving achieved over the Master Farmers. Disregard the crappy XP per hour. I like to thieve at the start of the day when I collect my dailies. Get the one nice gem from East Arley Marketplace. Yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at the seed box. This is usually really good resources. 20 Renar seeds, that is beautiful. 1.4k of the barley, 1.3k hammerstone, always nice for those birdhouse runs. Let's move on to Pyramid Plunder. Completely forgot about this, but there is an elite desert diary task coming in. We just looted this big old chest, and these urns give 825 each. That is a big boy luxury. I can get used to living like this. Just about coming up on 92 thieving at the moment. This is definitely far more agreeable than Master Farmers in terms of XP an hour. Just pushing around 200k. There we go, halfway to 99. I'm really glad in a way that I've got some really easy skills left, such as fire making, thieving, fletching, but still some of the more tedious ones to go to 99, like agility and construction, but that's 2185, getting closer to 2200. Next order of business, and probably the penultimate thing I'm going to be doing for this mini skill dump, will be to get rid of all these ensouled heads. Now, I don't know what the calculation was again for the ensouled abyssal demon heads, but it's going to be a lot of XP. We might even reach 88 prayer, because we are pretty close to 87 as it stands, so let's work our way through those heads, see where we end up. Our spiritual connection to the gods will be bolstered with the addition of 88 prayer, which is very nice. 2 more levels of loot, and then I'll be able to craft the entire spirit shield. Not quite sure right now when the corp grind will begin, but it's nice to have 2 additional prayer levels and some prayer points in the meantime. Moving on, I want to try out one of the new pieces of content that's released into the game more recently. That is the Mahogany Homes update, which is a minigame that allows you to train construction in a much slower XP per hour way, but that has a number of rewards that are beneficial towards the skill, and a different method than just spamming furniture will be actually a decent bit of variety. So I'd like to unlock the plank sack and see if I want to continue, if I want to get the outfit unlocked. Maybe that will speed things up and reduce the amount of sawmill runs I'll have to do from 92 to 99. So let's begin and do a few contracts until I unlock the plank sack. So a plank sack costs 350 points, 5 points per contract. That's about 140 of these construction contracts. I don't think this is going to take too long. Honestly, this is a decent change of pace, and it will continue to help me towards 92 construction as well. So let's knock out some of these contracts and unlock the plank sack for future ones. By the way, another thing I'm really digging about these mahogany homes, I get a use out of my Steam Battle stuff, because you need to teleport to like Varrock and Falador a lot of the time. So hell yeah, that is beautiful. Let's continue knocking these out. That should about do it. Just handing in the final contract out here. There's another 2.7k XP, and we have completed 70 contracts with a total of 350 points. Honestly, I do have to say that the Mahogany Homes content has been quite fun to do as an alternative construction method. As you can see as well, more than halfway to 91 construction. Started off with 0% of the way there, so a decent chunk of XP. I think I used around 1,000 mahogany planks. Let's collect our first reward, which will be the plank sack. It's a logical unlock for the rest of the way to complete the grind, because it is going to allow us to do maybe 2 contracts before having to bank as well. Let's go ahead and unlock it. It's a nice collection log thing as well, and we will continue chiseling out more mahogany homes in the next few episodes, but that's a nice starting point. Let's get down to business. It is now October 3rd. I've not done any bossing since September 13th. That's kind of what happens when you move to a new place, I guess, and you experience internet connectivity issues, but those have been resolved, and no DC now for 2 weeks. A bit of latency issues, but that hopefully shouldn't get me killed. If it does, I'm going to be very sad. But that being said, let's recap where we at with Hydra. We completed the Brimstone Ring, we completed the gloves, the Ferocious Gloves as well, and we're only missing that elusive Hydra Claw. So let's get down to it. We've got 57 remaining on task. Maybe we can get lucky. 274. Another Hydra Tail. You gotta be shitting me. That's 3 in 1 task. Why? Alright, I'm not going to question it. My luck at hydra has been pretty freaking consistent so far, so whatever. There's the third tail. I guess we can alk it or something. I don't know. Another piece of unfinished business I'd like to return to is to finish off the Bandos grind to reach the top 20. Now, it's been an added month, so I might need to do more KC than I was originally intending to do, which is fine. That will give me more chances to hunt down the boots or the shard too. Let's see what we get first. I do love when the minions stack damage on you at the very last. No way! A duplicate chestplate coming in? 581. That's like... what the hell? That's 30 kills apart from the last one. Genuinely, and I'm about to die again during the clip. Holy shit, that was so unexpected. Big bang value coming in there. No way, we just need the boots now. That's pretty beautiful, boys. Another Bandos chestplate. 581. You love to see it. There's 600 KC coming in at Grotto. Journey's been pretty smooth so far. Well, tell a lie, today I've been getting thrashed about by his minions a little bit here and there, but we have secured ourselves a dupe chestplate in around 30 kills for today. So I think I'm going to wrap it up for the day and head down to the hydra, finish off my assignment. I think I've got around 25 KC left to do. Just killing the final hydra of task number 2. We have seen some stuff, but it has not been a hydra claw, and it continues to not be so. But second task complete. I'm pretty happy overall with the luck we've had so far, and so long as we're banking passive prayer, this boss is a win-win. So let's move on. I think the next one I will try and do is some Abyssal Sire. I'm still missing one piece of the unsired, or one piece of the Bludgeon, I should say, and then we would have completed a very, very strong crush weapon. So let's head to Duradel and maybe try and do some skips. Ooh, almost what we needed. Hellhounds. We've got 1,167 to skip. See how quickly we can land another Sire task. Hey, we used 200 points to get that task. That is an acceptable quantity in my book. Let's go and gather up another piece of the unsired, hopefully putting an end to my bludgeon grind once and for all. Oh, bro, I wasn't recording. There's an unsired coming in right at the very beginning of the task. Oh man, I'm very excited. This could well spell the end of the Bludgeon Gathering Saga. I'm excited, dude. The last 3 have been a whip, an Abyssal Head, and a Jar of Miasma. I think, you know, we're at a good rate to complete the Bludgeon. I'm feeling pretty decent, so let's head on over to the pool and see if we're lucky. Alright, here we go. Last piece of the Bludgeon. Oh, okay, I guess we're at least going to complete the collection log for the Sire at the very least. You know what? An Abyssal Dagger is superior to a whip, a duplicate Jar of Miasma, or a duplicate Abbey Head. So, out of the trash drops, I think we pretty much managed to secure the best one. As far as this item's uses are concerned, it's not really gonna be used anywhere on my account, but I guess on the collection log side of things, it is better than nothing, so I will take it. Alright, I got this hard clue casket from General Strong Sack. Let's see what's inside. A Bandos full helm. It is a Bandos armor piece, but it's not quite the one we're seeking. Further down on the legs, below the legs is the one we're looking for, but hey, guess we'll take it since it is unique. Maybe it will give us some more luck over at Bandos. Yes, another unsired. Let's go. We've done like, what, 30 Sire kills? Holy shit. Oh man, the luck is real right now. 23 and 2 unsireds. Holy, I don't even know what to say. We're sub 600 KC. I'm not going to say anything else, so let's just go dump it in the pool and see what happens. Regardless of the outcome, I refuse to feel any kind of burnout from this boss. It's so much fun, especially now with the BCP. Dude, I'm nigh on impossible for those Scions to freaking land a hit on right now. Look at that health. I haven't even healed once since the beginning of this task. Anyway, unsired number 2 of this task, and the 5th one now, since the last piece of the Bludgeon. Can we complete it? Please! Yes! There we go! We've just completed a Bludgeon! Oh, that's a huge relief. I'm very, very excited right now because that means I can start grinding out the KQ for the Desert Elite Diary, and I can start using it in raids against Tecton, using it against Arachnus, and maybe even the Nightmare later on down the line, but more importantly, oh, the Bludgeon is completed, dude. Let's go and convert all the pieces. I think I need to bring them to this chunky boy over here. But we're done with Sire at 588 kill count. I think I'm going to complete the task though. I do want the front page, but Oh man, I'm ecstatic. Okay, I'm not actually sure if you're supposed to talk to the overseer to like learn how to do it the first time or the second time. This item has like a weird mechanic when it comes to actually assembling it, but there we have it, 3 pieces in the inventory. You wouldn't have the faintest idea, maybe someone in the Nexus could assist you. So you do have to talk to him for the first time, but oh dude, I am excited. We're getting all kinds of freaking sick gear upgrades these days. The BCP last episode, the dupe BCP in this one, and finally the Bludgeon completion before episode 60. It's a huge milestone. Alright, let's hand over the components to the boy himself. This is like a scary looking demon. He's got like 2 sides as well. Very cool graphic design there, but we've handed it over. Let's go ahead and get the Bludgeon. There it is, the first ever time I've even held this item. Oh, that looks so freaking badass. I'm really looking forward to trying this out in like raids and KQ, all those massive upgrade out of the way. That's the sire goal completed by episode 59. Very happy with it. Let's take a look at the collection log. This is gonna appear every single time I open it. The 9 out of 9 on the Abyssal by 588. That is a very respectable completion rate. I'm kind of glad I ended up getting the dagger, the miasma, and the Abyssal head as well. It's a very clean looking log. There's the Abyssal Bludgeon obtained by 588 Abyssal Sire kill count. Let's go. Oh, Bandos hilt number 3. That was quite unexpected on 650 KC, and I need to eat again. Every time I get a drop, I'm almost dead here. Bruh, what am I gonna do with all these hilts when I can't get a goddamn shard too? I guess I will take it. I mean, it adds 9 mil to the bank, so who can really complain? There's Bandos hilt number 3 coming in. 650 KC. Oh yes, we got it! We got the shard too! There it is! Oh, that's so good! Yes, we've completed the BGS. Finally, this took so long. That's the 663rd kill of Bandos and we've obtained the shard. Oh, that is amazing. That is the best, well not the best, but one of the prerequisites to start the corp grind unlocked. Let's try not to die here as we commentate. But dude, that's awesome. We just need the boots now and then we'll fully have no reason to come back here ever again. Shard 2 unlocked. We may now assemble a godsword for the very first time on old school for me. In 2020, bro, imagine. Well, here we are at the Anvil. It's been a long time in the making. When I first created this account, one of my goals was to potentially go ahead and complete a godsword, and we finally arrived at that moment. It feels pretty surreal, to be honest. And keeping in mind, it's 2020. I've never owned a godsword, so let's get to work, dude. Let's get to work. We've reforged some of the fragments. Now we just need to add one more. It's almost here. And then we got our 3 beautiful hilts in the inventory there. Only 100 measly smithing XP. That's all we get. Bruh. Like, you know how long it took me to assemble this thing? It doesn't matter though. Oh, there we have it. The Bandos godsword has been obtained on hardcore Iron Man. That is pretty beautiful if I do say so myself. We can now use this thing for the remainder of the Bandos grind to reach front page, which by this point is only about 40 KC, but in the future we're still missing the boots. So we could potentially be using this thing for a long time coming. As well as that, we can use it at Vorkaf. I'm not really quite sure where else, but that's pretty big. Let's put the hardcore Iron Man armor on, dude. That's pretty beastly. The BGS obtained at 664 Bandos KC. Big, beautiful sword obtained on the account. Oh, we got him! We actually got him! 667 KC and Bandos is complete. We got the boots! Very nice. That is quite a relieving feeling, to be honest, because now we can turn him into the Guardian boots. And we can have him for the Mage Arena 2 minigame. Well, the grinding out the imbued Mage Cape, you know what I mean. That's pretty awesome. Bandos completion at 677 KC. And on top of that, we also got a chest plate and a shard 2 and a hilt. All in one episode. That's pretty pog if you ask me. Oh, another godsword shard. It's been a while since Bandos has dropped one himself. Not bad. I'm trying to remember how many of the shard 1s I've got. Obviously shard 2s are missing, but this might be my 4th shard 1 coming in at 687 KC. The drops continue to rain in. Very nice. Actually, not too bad. We've just evened out the shard counts for 1 and 3. So I guess we just need 3 more shard 2s now. The hunt for Shard 2 continues. We managed to complete another elite clue scroll. Birdhouse Run is the source of this casket. Let's see if it was fortunate. Oh, Mimic, nice. Let's go ahead and attempt that. It's been a while since we've gotten a Mimic, Casey. I think this will be our third one. There's the third Mimic defeated. Let's see if it has given us any beautiful loot. Third ever Mimic. It has given us a Wine of Zami drop, which is not too bad. That Deerstalker is the duplicate though. Oh, Godsword Shard 3 as well. That's like 10 kills later. I guess that's going to be our Shard 4 again. I hope this curse is not about to restart. I could really use some more Shard 2s. But I'm not going to complain. I've had insane Bandos luck in this episode. So there it is. Shard 3. Very nice. There is 700 KC over at Bandos, just about locked in. That doesn't quite crystallize me at rank 20, but I think some guy just did about 30 kills, but we're pretty well entrenched on front page right now. I think there's like 50 kills between me and rank 25, so for now we're good. I reckon this trip will be a short-term stopping point for our Bandos grind until we unlock boss slayer assignments, and that will be taking place anyway in the next few episodes, so we will probably find our way back here at some point in the near future, but it's been a very nice grind. I feel like Bandos has been decently lucky, you know, good completion rate, 660, I forget now when I got the boots, but really solid. Obviously the Shard 2 eluding us for quite some time, but very nice stopping point. 700 KC obtained, and the BGS is performing decently well here as well. That'll be our primary spec weapon going ahead. So our final rank at the end of the Bandos grind, at least temporarily, will be rank 21, which is still pretty good. You know, we're in the top page. So definitely a good achievement for hardcore, not too far away from rank 20, but for now 703 will be the stopping point. Also, let's take a quick look at the collection log. Very solid. In 703 kills, we got 2 chest plates, 3 hilts, 1 of each of the other armor pieces, and most of the shards we've had so far in the God Wars journey as well. Just a pet remaining, but I like the battles grind. I don't know why. It might be the time zone. I will be doing a pet hunt at some point in the future, but for now, that will about conclude things for Bandos. Actually, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up at 650 KC. I've been doing some thinking, and I'm of the opinion that I probably should conserve the majority of my Arclight charges for Zami, rather than going for a boss which collection log is already completed. So 650 it will be. 700 plus wouldn't have given me front page anyway, so 650 seems like a good milestone. I think I would really beat myself up if I ended up going down to a DC like post completion. That would really suck. So 650 for now, and maybe at some point in the distant future we might come back to get 1000s. Just a couple of QOL things I'd like to do before we end the episode. Recently they implemented an update that actually overhauled the costume room. I'm excited to try this out because we're on 795 out of 816, and we have gathered quite a lot of clue items, as you can see over the stretch of my account. So I'm going to get rid of the majority of these, keep a couple of like go-to fashionscape things, and we'll see what we end up with. This is actually going to be pretty exciting. Holy crap, that was a godsend. We're back down to 735. I'm going to keep some of these for fashionscape, and also we haven't even alked all the stuff from Hydra and Sire yet, so this is probably going to be like just over 700. Oh man, that is a good feeling. We've got tons of space now for all the PVM drops we're about to get. Another bit of a random QOL update is now that you can trade in spirit seeds to get tier 5 contract packs, which I don't even know what the hell tier 5 is. I thought there was 3 tiers of contract, but we got 100 here from the bank, and also a further 26 or 27. Oh, 39. That's even better. In the seed vault, so I reckon I'm going to trade all these in. We'll do a massive price check of the seeds. Hopefully there's at least like 20 Raynors. That would be pretty freaking dope. More fuel for the fire to get us the rest of the way to 200 mil. You know, eventually. Bro, this is insane. Look at all these tree seeds. This is like 139 contracts. We had 3 more spirit seeds as well to open up, but what the hell? This is gonna be so much farming XP. I'm very excited. Final price check of the expensive seeds, snaps and Raynors, equals out to 10.5 mil. That is honestly quite respectable from just gathering up a few spirit seeds over time. Honestly, oh man, so much farming XP backed right here. It's going to be beautiful few harvest days, boys. That's what I'm going to say. Well, that about does it for episode 59 of the Hardcore Iron Man Progress. This has been nothing short of insane looking at the drop side of things. Got some monumental upgrades in this one. Abyssal Bludgeon, BGS, and a Brimstone Ring. So pretty insane there. Looking at the current equipment upgrades there going on to the corp grind going ahead in the future is going to be pretty crazy. Bludgeon there as well for nightmare potential, KQ and Tecton too. I've already pretty much enjoyed using this in raids. It's going to be freaking insane against KQ, and the Brimstone Ring to use in raids too, saving us a couple of equipment switches. Bandos boots too, good potential there to create a pair of Guardian boots. In the meantime, I'm going to be probably using them for the Master Clue side if I can get a Dragon 2-hander. But yeah, some absolutely beast upgrades coming in, and a few assorted other goodies coming in from completing a few bosses there, ascending ever higher on the high scores for Grotto and Abyssal Sire. And of course we mixed it up with a bit of skilling content just whilst our internet was stabilizing, so did some mahogany homes and unlocked ourselves the plank sack, got ourselves halfway to 92 construction, got some other skilling goals in there as well, like some agility, some thieving, and a couple of prayer levels to boot. So quite solid there, almost 2200 total. We're getting closer. And yeah, I think in the next one we'll probably be looking to resume the hydra grind in the biggest extent it has so far. So just to take a brief recap of where we stand against the episode 60 goals, we have now completed every single goal apart from the Hydra's Claw, so not much time left to obtain it, but if it does stretch on into episode 60 and beyond, then obviously that's absolutely fine. We've obtained like every single item and the optional items as well, so definitely some solid progress, and I will be outlining my vision for the next 10 episodes in the next one. So with that being said, I hope you guys have really enjoyed this episode, and I will see you all in the next one, hopefully a lot sooner. Peace.